the second, the third touch,
Niggas ain't loyal.
Clock D's, bar trees, out of drop V. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Clock G's, bar trees, out of drop V. Better bust up and get this money.
Still, it's your boy King, man. To conclude the night, the Pistons beat the Charlotte Hornets 102-90 in the season opener at Little Caesars Arena tonight, man. So it's always great to start the season with a victory. I was definitely happy with this victory. I don't do stats on the first video. I only do eye tests. You know, the numbers are not realistic. In the very first game of the season, there's going to be a lot of turnovers. There's going to be a lot of misses. But I am very happy with what I saw tonight out of players. Starting off with Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson was 0 for 12 tonight. But Stan Van Gundy played him the most minutes tonight strictly because of his defense. He had 4 steals and a bunch of deflections, and he defended well the entire night. You know Stanley Johnson is not going to go 0 for 12 every night of the goddamn season, and that's part of the reason why I don't do stats. Andre had to get his the hard way. Kemba Walker, even though he had 24 or something like that, 22, 24, he had to get his the very hard way. You didn't see Kemba just run around shooting trays. No, he had to fight. And them refs had to give him a little bit. They had to give him some of them fouls, man. The refs tonight was tight. They was tight-wounded tonight, man. A lot of ticky-tack calls. But the topic that everybody wants to talk about, I'm probably sure, Tobias Harris was on God mode tonight. This guy could not miss a shot, man. This guy literally did not touch the ball didn't touch the rim. It was net every time he shot the ball, man. Tobias was extremely hot tonight. And that's some of the things that happen. Like I said, you got some guys, they slow to start, but some of them, they come out on fire, man. We've seen this before. You remember how a couple years back, Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond started the season, first game of the season. So it happens, man. First game of the season. I'm just glad that our team was able to come out with a victory, man. Reggie Jackson, the facilitator is what I'm gonna call him tonight, man. Reggie Jackson was pretty much pass first tonight. Definitely pass first tonight, man. I think he ended with 8 or 9 assists. You know, and I really appreciate that from him. I didn't see no type of agony or nothing from his knees or nothing like that, so that's good. He did get a knee bump from Kemba Walker. He came up limping, but he was good after that, man. It was just a knee bump. Reggie is good, man. But he was looking to pass the ball today, man. They got Tobias Harris off today. I was very happy with him and Andre, because Andre came out in the very first quarter as, you know, trying to facilitate. So I really appreciated those two tonight. But as you've seen at the end of the game, man, those two know that the Pistons go as they go. They know that this season is riding on the play of them two, man. They are the guys, man. They have to carry this team. You got a good team surrounding these two, man. So they know that they have to, you know, prove everybody wrong, man. And I'm really looking forward to them to do that. Andre Drummond's free throws are legit. They are legit, man. It looks like they definitely are legit. It carried over from the preseason, man. I think they're legit, man. I'm liking the way it's looking for Andre Drummond, man. So with that being said, you know, you had a few of the bench. The bench did well today, man. They played well today. Even though we didn't get to see Boban, we got Moreland. And the reason why we got Moreland instead of Boban is Dwight Howard is athletic, man. He's too fast for Boban. You had to go with Moreland. I actually did like what I seen from Moreland. Moreland's toughness. Not backing down from Dwight Howard. As y'all know, Dwight Howard always get frustrated when he played the Pistons, and you've seen it between Andre and Moreland. You know, just doing little stuff, man, trying to start stuff. because he couldn't get off and have, his explosive game that, in his mind that he wants to have. So definitely was impressed with that. But Henry Ellison is the real deal. Just like I've been trying to, just constantly trying to say, man, that Henry Ellison is the real deal, dude. He's the real deal. He looked, composed out there. He was calm, cool, collective, and he just played ball, man. Langston Galloway, he did his thing tonight, man. He missed a few here and there, but he was knocking some shots down. But they were very picky on defense, man. They was slapping at the ball. The Hornets is one of the top 5 teams in not turning the ball over last season, and they were terrible tonight, man. The Pistons was slapping balls out and all type of stuff, man. So, that definitely was another plus, man. Reggie Bullock is out right now with his suspension, so definitely glad to see Langston Galloway be able to come in and do what he did tonight. So, yeah, Pistons, man, get a victory. First game of the season, man. I know y'all was waiting to see what this team was about, man. Like I said, it's the very first game. So, you don't want to put nothing into, stats and numbers like that, man. But Tobias Harris put a show on. Avery Bradley definitely played well tonight, man. Played well tonight. Even though the referees was, they was killing him and Andre in the first half, Avery still managed to get his points up, man. He still managed to get his hands on balls. He stayed aggressive, foul or not. You know what I'm saying? That's just Avery, man. And for the refs not to respect Avery like that, that was something new. But he's a Piston now, so you already know it's ticky-tack calls. But Avery definitely played well. Didn't get to see Luke Kennard tonight. I kind of wish we did. But we didn't get to see Luke Kennard tonight. But, it is what it is. Situational basketball is where we'll see Luke Kennard. So, can't complain. With that being said, man, overall, I am happy with the Pistons' victory, man. I like what I saw out there, man. The Pistons, this team's... let me get to the negative. Let me get to the negative of the whole thing. The only negative tonight that frustrates me, and I know it's true, even though it's the first game, John Lure is absolute garbage. If it was up to me, Henry Ellison would get all of his minutes. I don't know how you don't activate Anthony Tolliver, but you got John Lure in the game. John Lure should be one of them inactives. He should have been in a suit tonight. I know they paid him. I said, like I said, it was $10 million, but fuck that, man. John Lure sucks. He sucks. I can't stand him. He has the most straight, stiff shot that I ever seen in my life, man. Dude, you got to get Anthony Tolliver some run, man, and put this guy on the bench, far at the end of the bench, man. It was interesting to see that, Montero and Bikes made the team. I wasn't sure that they made the team, but I was surprised to see that. I definitely like Dwight Bikes, man. Dwight Bikes is a baller. So, if any devastation happened this season, man, we got some pretty good young guards sitting at the end of that bench. But I think the Pistons are going to be just fine, man. The Pistons are going to be just fine this season. I cannot wait until the next game, man. Because I already know it's going to be a different story next game, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Andre is going to have a season this year. This guy is confident. He ain't taking shit from nobody. I'm loving it, man. He's maturing a little bit, finally. So, with that being said, man, it's your boy King. That's my analysis of the game. Leave it in the comments. Smash that like button for your boy. I'll definitely be getting back with y'all pre-game before the next game. So, and definitely got to do a prediction video for y'all. So, with that being said, holla at your boy. I'll catch y'all later, man.